We're diving into one of the most fascinating coins in American history, the 1967 no-mint mark Washington quarter. You might be surprised to learn that some versions of this coin could be worth a fortune. We're talking potentially asterisk millions of dollars. Let's jump into its history, key features, and why collectors are willing to pay big money for it. The 1967 quarter was born during a time of change for American coinage. Due to a massive coin shortage in the early 1960s, the U.S. Mint stopped putting mint marks on quarters between 1965 and 1967. The purpose? They wanted to discourage coin hoarding and keep coins circulating. This quarter is also made of a copper-nickel-clad composition, unlike earlier quarters, which were made of silver. So, if you're looking at a 1967 quarter, you won't find a mint mark, and that's completely normal. But here's where things get interesting. Now, when it comes to finding valuable 1967 quarters, there are a few details that collectors pay special attention to. Look for coins in pristine, uncirculated condition. Sharp details, clear edges, and a clean, reflective surface can all add value. Then, there's the question of errors. Certain errors in minting, like double dies or mistruck coins, can significantly boost a quarter's worth. Double dies, for instance, occur when the coin design is accidentally stamped twice, causing slight doubling in parts of the image or text. If you find one, you could be looking at something rare and valuable. You may have heard that some 1967 quarters are worth $1 million. While it's true that top-quality coins, especially those with rare errors, can fetch high prices, reaching the $1 million mark is incredibly rare. However, recent sales have shown that certain mint-state 1967 quarters, graded MS-67 or higher, have sold for thousands of dollars. Some 1967 quarters with unique errors or in exceptional condition have made headlines. The $1 million hype often comes from the high demand for rare coins in top condition. When collectors find coins with unusual characteristics, the bidding can skyrocket. So, if you've got a 1967 quarter, it's worth taking a closer look. Coins in high-grade, uncirculated condition have the most value. Look closely for doubling, die cracks, or any misprints. If you think your quarter is in exceptional condition, consider sending it to a professional grading service. A high grade could drastically increase its market value. Grading companies like PCGS and NGC are trusted in the coin world, and having your coin graded can give collectors confidence in its authenticity and condition. So, if you have a 1967 no-mint mark quarter, should you sell it now or hold on to it? Well, that depends. If you have a well-preserved, high-grade coin, you might want to consider getting it graded and seeing what the market says. But remember, the coin's value could continue to appreciate over time, especially as collectors keep searching for rare, high-grade coins. We're diving into the story of the 1990 Washington quarter, a coin that might look ordinary but could actually be worth millions of dollars in rare cases. Stay tuned to find out why. Let's start with a quick overview. The 1990 Washington quarter was minted at the Denver Mint, where it received the D Mint mark that identifies it. In total, over 927 million quarters were minted that year at Denver. So, on the surface, it sounds like there are plenty of these coins around, right? But there's more to this story than meets the eye. 1990 was a fascinating year in American history. From the rise of new technologies to changes in the economy, this era also saw changes in the U.S. Mint's coin production. However, while many people remember these coins as part of everyday change, a few of these quarters stand out as something far more valuable. Now, you're probably wondering, what could make a 1990 D quarter worth millions? It's all about unique errors and pristine condition. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for coins that are uncirculated, have unique errors, or display an exceptional strike. While many 1990 D quarters were produced, only a few stand out as truly rare collectibles. Let's talk about error coins. Error coins are rare misprints or production flaws that can make a coin much more valuable. Some known errors in quarters include off-center strikes, double dies, and missing mint marks. Though not every 1990 D quarter has these, some collectors have reported finding rare variations and misprints that send the value skyrocketing. Another factor that plays a massive role in value is the coin's condition and grade. Coins graded MS-67 or higher, which means they're almost flawless and show no signs of wear, are incredibly rare and can command high prices. In some auctions, Washington quarters in these high grades have fetched thousands and even millions if they're particularly rare or in demand. So, what makes a 1990 Washington quarter so valuable? Well, aside from any unique errors, quarters that have been preserved in mint state condition without any damage or wear can catch the eye of high-profile collectors. There's a limited number of these coins in such pristine condition, which creates a bidding frenzy among collectors. In rare cases, a coin's value could soar to hundreds of thousands or even millions in auctions. If you're hoping to find one of these treasures, here's what to look for. First, check the coin for any visible errors or unique features, such as doubling on the letters or numbers. Next, examine the coin's condition. Look for any signs of wear. The closer to mint state it is, the higher the grade and the more valuable it could be. Could you be holding a fortune in your hands? Check your quarters, because you never know when you might find a valuable one like the 1990 Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more coin collecting tips and treasure hunting stories. Share this video with your friends and let's see if anyone out there has a 1990 quarter worth millions. We're diving into a fascinating piece of numismatic history, the 1994 Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar coin. You may have one of these in your pocket change, but did you know that under certain conditions, this coin could be worth thousands or even millions of dollars? Yes, you heard that right. Let's uncover the story, the history, and what makes some of these 1994 quarters so valuable. First, let's start with a little background on this coin. The Washington quarter has been a staple in U.S. currency since 1932, introduced in honor of George Washington's 200th birthday. By 1994, this quarter was a common sight, and the Denver Mint, which uses the Mint mark, produced millions of these coins that year. In 1994 alone, the Denver Mint produced over 880 million Washington quarters. While this makes the coin itself relatively common, there are rare variations, errors, and special coins that can make some of these quarters worth an astonishing amount. So, what makes certain 1994 quarters so valuable? It all comes down to condition, rarity, and unique minting errors. Here are some key factors to look for if you have a 1994 quarter. Some 1994 quarters have rare minting errors like double dies, which means certain details like Washington's profile or the lettering appear doubled. Other errors include off-center strikes or coins with clipped planchets. These unique flaws add significant value to the coin. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition can fetch impressive prices. Coins graded MS68 or higher by grading agencies like PCGS or NGC are incredibly rare. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. In fact, some high-grade 1994 quarters have sold for thousands of dollars at auction. Some collectors and investors seek coins with a strong, mirror-like shine, a characteristic known as a proof-like finish. Although regular quarters aren't typically proof coins, sometimes a high-quality minting process can give them that desirable look. Now, let's talk numbers. While most circulated 1994 quarters are worth their face value, specific coins with the characteristics we just talked about can reach impressive prices. At recent auctions, high-grade examples and those with prominent minting errors have sold for up to $20,000 or even $30,000, and for top-quality, uncirculated coins in MS68 or MS69 condition, prices can soar into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. And yes, there have been instances where a 1994 quarter in absolutely flawless, gem-quality condition has been valued at up to $1 million. Avoid touching the coin's surface. Hold it by the edges to prevent any fingerprints or scratches. Store the coin in a protective holder or coin capsule to keep it safe from dirt and environmental damage. If you believe your coin is in near-perfect condition, consider having it professionally graded. A reputable grade from PCGS or NGC can significantly increase its market value. So, there you have it, the story of the 1994 Washington quarter. A humble coin with the potential for mind-blowing value. Make sure to check your quarters closely, because you never know when you might stumble upon a rare gem. Do you have a 1994 quarter that you think could be worth something? Drop a comment below and let us know. We're diving into a special piece of numismatic history, the 1994 Mint Mark $quarter coin. You might be wondering, what makes this quarter so special? And why is it worth millions of dollars? Let's find out. To appreciate the value of the 1994 quarter, we first need to understand its historical context. The quarter dollar, also known as the Washington quarter, has been in circulation since 1932, commemorating George Washington's 200th birthday. By the early 90s, the U.S. Mint was producing millions of these coins each year, but 1994 marked a unique point in the series. The 1994 Mint Mark quarter features the iconic profile of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan. On the reverse, you'll find the majestic eagle, a symbol of strength and freedom. What sets the 1994 apart is not just its design but also its mintage. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 1.5 billion quarters that year. But the real story lies in a few unique variations and errors. While most 1994 quarters are fairly common, a few rare variations have emerged. The most notable is the 1994 quarter with the double die error, which occurs when the coin is struck multiple times, causing the image to appear doubled. This variety can fetch anywhere from $500 to over $1,500, depending on its condition. Speaking of condition, the grade of a coin plays a crucial role in its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect specimen. For the 1994 quarter, uncirculated coins in mint condition can be valued at thousands of dollars, especially if they exhibit any unique features or errors. Now, let's talk about the big question. How much is the 1994 Mint Mark quarter really worth? Most of these quarters are worth just face value in circulation. However, as we mentioned, error coins and high-grade specimens can be worth a significant amount. In recent auctions, some have sold for upwards of $10,000. Collectors are always on the lookout for that perfect find, which drives the prices up. So, how can you find a 1994 quarter that might be worth a fortune? Start by checking your change or searching through coin rolls at banks. Keep an eye out for that double die error and always inspect coins for grading potential. The thrill of the hunt is part of what makes coin collecting so exciting. We're diving into the fascinating history and incredible value of the 1995 Mint Mark $quarter coin. Let's get started. The 1995 $quarter is a significant piece in the Washington quarter series. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin features the iconic portrait of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan. But what sets the 1995 apart from its counterparts? Let's take a closer look. First, let's talk about the context of its minting. The 1995 quarter was produced during a period of high demand for coins. In the early 90s, the U.S. Mint was ramping up production to meet the needs of a growing economy. It was also a time when the design of the quarter was relatively stable, having been introduced in 1932. In 1995, the Denver Mint produced over 1.3 billion quarters, but only a fraction of those have the Mint mark, indicating they were made in Denver. The 1995 quarter is not just another coin. It's a representation of a pivotal moment in American history. Now, what makes the 1995 quarter so special? Beyond its minting year and design, collectors are particularly interested in specific features, like the coin's quality. While most coins from this year are common and can be found easily, certain high-grade examples are rare. Coins graded as MS-67 or higher are incredibly sought after. In fact, some pristine specimens have sold for thousands at auction, proving that condition is key in the coin collecting world. Speaking of value, let's talk numbers. The general market value of a 1995 quarter in average condition is around 25 cents. Pretty standard. However, don't overlook those higher grades. An MS-67 example can fetch anywhere from $10,000 to over $25,000 at auction. And that's not all. If you happen to stumble upon a 1995 quarter with an error, such as a double die or any notable minting mistake, the value can skyrocket into the hundreds of thousands. Talk about a jackpot. So, how can you tell if your 1995 quarter is valuable? First, check the mint mark located on the reverse side, right above the $quarter inscription. If it's a D, you're on the right track. Next, Examine the coin for any visible flaws or unique characteristics. Also, consider getting your coin graded by a professional service. This can authenticate its value and help you understand what it's worth in the collector market. To wrap things up, the 1995 D-quarter dollar is more than just pocket change. It's a piece of history with the potential for significant value. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more amazing content about coin collecting. Have you found a 1995 D-quarter in your collection? Let us know in the comments below. We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1999 Mint Mark quarter dollar coin, a piece of currency that has become a treasure trove for collectors and could be worth millions. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more coin collecting tips and stories. First, let's talk about the basics. The 1999 Mint Mark quarter dollar is part of the 50-state quarters program, which was launched by the U.S. Mint to honor each state in the Union. The program began in 1999 and ran through 2008, featuring a unique design for each state's quarter. The P indicates that this particular coin was minted in Philadelphia. This specific quarter features the state of Pennsylvania on the reverse, showcasing the iconic Liberty Bell, a symbol of American freedom and independence. But it's not just its design that makes this coin noteworthy, it's also its rarity. The 1999 quarter dollar was minted in large quantities. Over 2 billion were produced. However, certain conditions can make some of these coins extraordinarily rare. For example, certain errors during minting can create a coin that's highly sought after. One such error is the 1999 quarter with a double die obverse, where the front of the coin has a noticeable doubling effect on the lettering and date. These coins can fetch prices in the thousands, with some selling for over $10,000 at auction. But why exactly are collectors so interested in the 1999 quarter? Aside from its historical significance as part of a popular series, collectors are drawn to its potential value. While most circulated quarters from 1999 might only be worth their face value, uncirculated or proof versions can command much higher prices. In pristine condition, a 1999 quarter can be valued at several $100s, while the error coins can reach into the tens of thousands. In fact, some have even sold for over $1 million when found in pristine condition or with rare minting errors. Look for doubling on the date and lettering. Inspect both sides of the coin carefully. Coins in uncirculated condition or graded high by professional services are more valuable. Use a magnifying glass to check for scratches or wear. If you suspect you have a valuable coin, consider getting it authenticated and graded by a professional service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service. In conclusion, the 1999 Mint Mark quarter dollar is not just another coin. It's a piece of American history that could be worth millions if you have the right one. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, keep an eye out for those special coins, and you might just strike gold. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on the elusive and valuable 2001 Mint Mark Washington quarter dollar. Grab your magnifying glass and let's uncover the history, rarity, and potential worth of this remarkable coin that could be worth millions. The 2001 Washington quarter was part of the state quarters program, which began in 1999 and celebrated each of the 50 states by issuing a unique quarter for each one. The P signifies that this particular coin was minted in Philadelphia. What makes this quarter truly special? Let's find out. In 2001, the Philadelphia Mint produced approximately 1.3 billion quarters. While that number seems large, certain varieties of the 2001 quarter are exceptionally rare. For instance, the 2001 Pennsylvania quarter is known for its unique characteristics and low mintage, making it a sought-after piece among collectors. Look closely. This is what collectors refer to as a double die error, where the coin was struck twice, causing some areas to appear thicker or misaligned. Coins with such errors can dramatically increase in value. The condition of a coin plays a critical role in its valuation. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher numbers indicating better condition. A 2001 quarter in uncirculated condition can fetch upwards of $1 to $5, but those with unique errors or in pristine condition can soar to over $1,000 or even more. The demand for rare coins has surged in recent years, especially with the rise of online marketplaces. Many collectors are willing to pay top dollar for the right piece. It's not just about the coin itself. It's about the history and the story behind it. The 2001 P quarter is no exception. Wondering where to find these valuable quarters? Start by checking your own pocket change. You'd be surprised what you might find. Additionally, local coin shops, flea markets, and online auctions are excellent places to hunt for hidden treasures. If you enjoyed learning about the 2001 P Mint Mark quarter dollar and its potential value, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting content on coin collecting. Have you ever stumbled upon a rare coin? Share your story in the comments below. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting with a focus on the 2015 D Mint Mark quarter dollar. You might be surprised to learn that this coin is not just another quarter. It holds a unique place in history and, believe it or not, can be worth millions of dollars. Let's get started. The 2015 D quarter dollar is part of the America the Beautiful series, which celebrates the beauty and heritage of our national parks. This specific coin features an image of the Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad National Historical Park, located in Maryland. This series honors the sites that are significant to America's history and culture. The coin's reverse showcases a detailed design of Harriet Tubman herself, a remarkable figure known for her role in the Underground Railroad. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint, indicated by the D Mint mark. The Denver Mint is known for producing high-quality coins, and the 2015 D quarter is no exception. The coin's composition includes 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, making it durable and appealing to collectors. With a mintage of approximately 143 million, you might think they're common, but certain conditions can make them exceptionally rare. So, what makes the 2015 D quarter dollar worth potentially millions? Well, it all comes down to rarity and condition. While most coins in circulation are worth their face value of 25 cents, uncirculated versions or those graded as MS 65 or higher can fetch impressive prices. In fact, pristine specimens have been known to sell for upwards of $1,000 at auctions. Asterisk. But wait, it gets even better. A special error coin, if you find one with a double die or other significant minting errors, can skyrocket in value, possibly reaching into the thousands or even millions. Look for coins that are uncirculated or in mint condition. Keep an eye out for double dies or any unique minting errors. Consider having your coin graded by a professional service to determine its value accurately. Join forums and communities to connect with other collectors and stay updated on market trends. In conclusion, the 2015 D Mint Mark quarter dollar is more than just a coin. It's a piece of American history with the potential to be a valuable asset in your collection. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a casual collector, keep an eye out for this coin and others in the series. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing coin collecting content. We're focusing on a specific gem from the United States Mint, the 2020 D Mint Mark quarter dollar. This coin not only has an interesting story behind it, but it also has the potential to be worth millions. So let's get started. First off, let's take a look at the coin itself. The 2020 D quarter dollar features the iconic image of George Washington on the obverse, designed by John Flanagan. This design has been in use since 1932, but what makes the 2020 D special is its connection to a significant moment in U.S. history. In 2020, the U.S. Mint celebrated the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which honors national parks and sites across the country. The 2020 D Mint mark specifically corresponds to the Weir Farm National Historic Site in Connecticut, a site dedicated to the American Impressionist movement. Here's a bit more about Weir Farm. Established in 1968, it's the only national park dedicated to the arts. It showcases the works of artists who painted on this very land, making it a beautiful tribute to America's artistic heritage. Now, you might be wondering, why is the 2020 D Mint Mark quarter dollar worth millions? Well, it comes down to several factors, including rarity, demand, and condition. While the 2020 D quarter was minted in large numbers, certain minting errors or varieties can significantly increase its value. As more collectors become interested in unique coins, the demand for specific issues like the 2020D can skyrocket. Coins in uncirculated or proof condition can fetch much higher prices at auctions. Some examples of 2020D quarters with unique characteristics have sold for thousands, and in rare cases, you might find one fetching six figures if it has a minting error. For instance, a 2020D quarter with an unusual die crack or a double die error could be worth a fortune. So, how do you determine the value of your 2020D quarter? First, check for mint marks, which you'll find on the reverse side. The D indicates it was minted in Denver. Next, inspect your coin closely for any errors or unique features. Consulting a reputable price guide or a local coin dealer can also provide you with an accurate valuation. Here are a few tips if you're thinking about collecting or investing in the 2020D quarter. Always handle coins with care. Use gloves and a soft cloth to avoid fingerprints. Store your coins in a safe, dry place. Consider using coin holders or albums. Stay informed about the market trends and new discoveries related to coin values. We're diving into a coin that's been turning heads since its release. The 2021D Mint Mark Quarter Dollar. We'll explore its fascinating history and why some collectors believe it's worth millions of dollars. So, let's get started. The quarter dollar has a long and storied history, dating back to its introduction in 1796. The design we commonly recognize today features George Washington, introduced in 1932, which celebrates his legacy. In 2021, the U.S. Mint released a new design as part of the America the Beautiful series, showcasing the National Park of the Year. The 2021D Mint Mark Quarter features a beautiful depiction of the Tuskegee Airmen National Historic Site, honoring the brave men who served in World War II. This is part of a broader initiative to celebrate the rich history and contributions of African Americans to our country. The Denver Mint produced these coins, indicated by the D Mint mark. In 2021, the Mint produced millions of these quarters, but due to collector interest and limited releases, some of these coins have become quite rare, especially in pristine condition. Now, you might be wondering what makes the 2021D Mint Mark Quarter Dollar worth millions. It all comes down to a few key factors: rarity, condition, and demand. Coins that are graded MS 67 or higher by professional grading services can fetch thousands at auction. Some rare variants and errors, like a double die or an uncirculated version, can even go for tens of thousands or more. In fact, there have been reports of some collectors paying upwards of $50,000 for an uncirculated version of the 2021D quarter dollar. It's all about finding those hidden gems in your pocket change or at coin shows. So, how can you tell if your 2021D Mint Mark Quarter Dollar is one of the valuable ones? Here are some tips. Make sure it's a D and not an S or P. Only Denver minted coins will have this mint mark. Inspect your coin for any anomalies, like doubled features or misstrikes. Consider sending your coin to a professional grading service to find out its exact value and condition. In conclusion, the 2021D Mint Mark Quarter Dollar is not just a piece of currency, but a collector's item that tells a story of valor and history. With the right knowledge and a bit of luck, you could hold a coin that's worth much more than its face value. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content on rare coins. Have you found any valuable quarters in your change? Share your stories in the comments below. We're diving into the fascinating world of Washington quarters to uncover the history and hidden secrets of a coin you may have sitting around. The 1971 D Mint Mark Quarter Dollar. You might think this coin is just worth 25 cents. But think again. Some versions of this coin are so rare that they've sold for thousands, and in unique cases, even millions. Let's start with a little history. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of President George Washington. The 1971 D quarter, minted in Denver, marked a special era for American coinage, as it came at a time when the U.S. Mint was still adjusting from the transition away from silver coins. In fact, by 1971, quarters were fully made of a copper-nickel-clad composition, with no silver content. But there's more to this coin than just its materials. Now, what makes some 1971 D quarters so valuable? First, let's talk about potential errors and varieties. There are rare 1971 D quarters that were accidentally struck on silver planchets, blanks intended for coins made of silver. This type of error can fetch incredible prices, as it's extremely rare to find such a mix-up. Another potential error is the double die, where the coin's design appears doubled. While less dramatic than a planchet error, doubling on important areas like Washington's profile or the lettering can also raise the coin's value significantly. Alright, let's talk about value. If you have a standard 1971 D quarter in circulated condition, it's likely only worth face value or slightly more if it's in good condition. However, a high-grade 1971 D quarter, particularly those graded MS 65 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can be worth anywhere from $100 to over $500. But here's where it gets truly amazing. Those error coins we mentioned, if you're lucky enough to have a 1971 D struck on a silver planchet, you could be looking at a payday of tens of thousands of dollars. And for a coin with an extremely unique error, the sky's the limit. Some of these rarities have sold for thousands, even reaching bids of over $1 million in the most extreme cases. So, how do you know if you're sitting on a small fortune? First, check for the D mint mark located to the right of Washington's ponytail. Next, look for any unusual features. Doubling, unusual colors, or thicker edges that might suggest it was struck on the wrong planchet. If you find something, take it to a professional grader to authenticate and assess the value. Remember, condition matters. Coins in mint or uncirculated condition will always fetch higher prices. Even a slight increase in grade can mean a big difference in value. So, handle these coins carefully to avoid scratching or wearing down any details. Who knew that a simple 1971 D quarter could hold so much value in history? Whether it's a regular quarter or a rare error, these coins are a true piece of American heritage. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update.